Mheshimiwa Samia Suluhu Hassan, Rais wa Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania. Karibu sana utuhutubie.
Asante sana, naomba tukae. Kawaida ningetakiwa kuzungumza kwa Kiswahili, lakini kiangalia sura ya ukumbi na wawekezaji wetu, sababu ilipokuwa akisema Kiswahili ilibidi nijigeuze kuwa mtafsiri kwa Albawardi. Sasa ili iwe hiyo kazi, naomba mniruhusu nizungumze kwa Kiingereza. Honorable Dr. Damas Ndumbaro, Minister for Natural Resources and Tourism, Ministers from the United Republic of Tanzania, and our sister Rebecca, the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for East African Affairs from Uganda, Honorable John Mongela, Arusha Regional Commissioner, and other regional commissioners here present. Could see the regional commissioners from Tanga, Kilimanjaro. General East African Community, Ambassador Peter Mathuki, I'm glad to see you here with us. Mr. Ludovic Nduhie, Deputy Permanent Secretary, Minister of Natural Resources and Tourism, Honorable District Commissioners, Mr. Your Worship the Mayor, Maximilian Matel Iranke, thank you for being with us here. Religious leaders here with us, Excellencies, members of the, I've mentioned the Melia management and staff, distinguished guests, members of media fraternity, ladies and gentlemen, my sisters and brothers, I salute you all in the name of the United Republic of Tanzania. It is indeed a great honor and pleasure for me to be here today to officiate the opening of Gran Melia Hotel in this tourism hub of Arusha. At the outset, allow me, Mr. Chairman Albawardi, to take this opportunity on behalf of the people and the government of Tanzania to thank you, first for deciding to invest in our country, and second for bringing Gran Melia in Tanzania, which is one of the reputable hotel brands in the world. This particular investment is a clear manifestation of the presence of a conducive environment for tourism in our great country. So we thank you very much. I understand, Mr. Chairman, that the Albawardi Group, the Albawardi Group, the holding company of Gran Melia, has been in Tanzania for over 15 years and has a proven track record of developing best-class hotels, including Hyatt Regency Kilimanjaro in Dar es Salaam, the famed Four Seasons Safari Lodge in Serengeti, Melia Serengeti Safari Lodge, Park Hyatt Stone Town Zanzibar, Melia Zanzibar Beach Resort, and now the Gran Melia here in Arusha. Thank you very much. This establishment, whose inauguration we are witnessing today, will place Tanzania in the world map of Gran Melia hotels, which is a household name with more than 350, 380 hotel chains in more than 40 countries worldwide. I would like to express my gratitude to you, Mr. Albawardi, for your love to Tanzania and your generous decision to adding more investment in our beautiful country. Thank you so much. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, as we welcome you to invest in Tanzania, allow me also to give you an overview of the Tanzania tourism. Nature-based tourism is the key tourism product in Tanzania, with about 32.5% of its land mass set aside as protected land. comprising nature forests, wetlands, and wildlife areas. The long tradition of respect for nature makes Tanzania a home to unsurpassed natural resources. Beach tourism is another tourist attraction, with the white sand beaches of Zanzibar providing a world-class tourism, our tourist product. Cultural and historical tourism are pull factors for special interest tourists, with the, now this word, I'll try hard, with the paleontological and archaeological sites in the Ngorongoro. You have heard those words, eh? So they're in Ngorongoro area, providing most compelling and undisputable evidence that men started walking upright from as far back as 3.6 million years ago. And with this available evidence here in Tanzania, coupled with the rich wildlife around, some religious historians may agree with me and may argue that this is a place where the Noah's Ark came to rest in Tanzania. After the months of world engulfing flood, they arrived in Tanzania and came to rest here. Is it not true? Yeah, it's true. Thank you. Indeed, Tanzania tourist attractions have been receiving international recognition, to which Tanzania was named by SafariBookings.com the best safari destination in Africa, with the icons of Mount Kilimanjaro, the Ngorongoro crater, Zanzibar, and the Serengeti National Park being nominated in the list of 7 natural wonders of Africa. Tanzania was also named by the New York Times and the Lonely Planet as the best African destination to visit. The Ngorongoro crater was named by FoxNews.com as one of the world's most amazing craters in the world. In 2020, the World Travel Award named Serengeti as Africa's leading national park. This year, the TripAdvisor has named Serengeti the best national park in the world. And this is Tanzania, just to mention a few attractions. We have many, Mr. Chairman, so you may come and invest more and more and more. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, our continued efforts to promote these resources for tourism has indeed made tourism become one of the leading economic sectors in Tanzania. In 2019, Tanzania received 1.5 million tourists and generated more than US $2.6 billion, which comprised of more than 25% of the total exports earnings. The sector also supported nearly 1.6 million direct and indirect jobs. The government of Tanzania recognizes this great economic importance of tourism to the economy of our country, and we are working hard to improve on the business environment and develop and upgrade our physical infrastructure, including roads, railway, air, and waterways, so as to create conducive environment for all tourism players and investors to smoothly operate in here. I wish to assure you all that the government is fully committed to the successful development of tourism in Tanzania, and we continue to ensure that there is a better socioeconomic environment for this development to take place. Ladies and gentlemen, COVID-19 has been an international guest with negative effects. Tanzania has never been an exceptional. We have been affected by this pandemic. In 2020, the number of international tourists who visited Tanzania decreased by 59%, from 1.5 million in 2019 to 620,867 in 2020, and a number of jobs were lost. Revenue generated from the same decreased by 72.5%, from US dollar 2.6 billion in 2019 to US dollar 0.715 billion in 2020. This has not been easy for the government, the investors, and the people of Tanzania. And so, to safeguard the interest of all, the government adopted a series of unparalleled measures for prevention, control, and treatment, which has effectively curbed the spread of the epidemic in the country. To ensure the tourism sector responds to COVID-19 prevention and control requirements, the government, through the guidance of the WHO, World Health Organization, and the World Travel and Tourism Council, developed national standard operating procedures to prevent the spread of coronavirus in the tourism-related activities in the country. The SOPs provide guidance to health and safety issues to be observed by all operators in the tourism supply chain. Effective implementation of SOPs enable Tanzania to be awarded with a WTTC Safe Travel stamp, so we are safe. Indeed, Tanzania is among the few countries which continue to receive tourists in a safe manner, even during the COVID-19 itself. So now we are much safer. Come one, come all to Tanzania. Mr. Chairman, in addition to these efforts, Tanzania has also joined the COVAX facility to ensure that our people get access to COVID-19 vaccines. And you will all recall that on 28th July this year, my country launched the country's vaccination campaign against coronavirus disease, after myself receiving the first shot of the vaccine. So the campaign is rolling on, and more people are getting vaccinated. So rest assured, Tanzania is safe. As I said, come in groups. We'll take care, very good care of you. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, before I exit the podium, I want to remind you that Tanzania has a multiplier effect that touches on almost every sector of the economy. It is my sincere hope that Gran Melia will contribute in poverty alleviation amongst Tanzanian farmers and fishermen by utilizing locally produced food and beverages. We have very nice wines in here. The Dodoma wines, the Bukoba wines, and all this. And we have a number of fruits and vegetables. So please don't export, we have them. I also hope that you will promote Tanzania tradition and culture by serving affordable typical Tanzania cuisine in your restaurants. You have shown me the international restaurant up there with the Spanish vionjo, but then you have shown me an Indian restaurant as well. I didn't see the Tanzanian restaurant. So I hope it will be there, ugali will be served.
That's why we call it Saba Saba.
Oh yeah, the Saba Saba restaurant. Yeah, you are right. Thank you. So ugali and banana and all this mitori will be served in Saba Saba restaurant. Thank you, Mr. Baori. Thank you very much. So may I, on behalf of the government, reiterate our continued support and cooperation in the promotion of Destination Tanzania, and wish to assure you that we shall do all we can to have these investments promoted more vigorously. Furthermore, I wish to assure you, Mr. Chairman, that we shall continue to patronize this hotel. Yeah, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, having said all that, it is my pleasure and honor to declare that the Gran Melia Hotel is now officially opened.
We rise.
Thank you so much. Thank you for listening.
Asante
Nimeambiwa
sana.
kuna offers za nights leo, sijui zipo. Kwa wale wageni, you may get in. Lakini mnaruhusiwa kulipa pia. Asante sana.
Makofi, makofi. Mbona siyasikii makofi jamani?